Yesterday, there is sort of an acceptance today. The reality has settled in. They've had fires here before on the boardwalk, and they've had storms before last year, and they've lived through it, and they're ready to move on. Business owners I spoke with, some were at home with their family. I spoke with them on the phone, and they were doing the paperwork that a rebuilding entails. These are determined, resilient people. Boardwalk fires have happened before, but never so close on the heels of such storm damage as we had last year. This was a crushing blow.
It means one step forward, 10 steps back.
How much can some people take, with the insurance companies and the claims? This could take a while. Longer than Sandy. Who knows? It's like a double header.
Here on Ocean Terrace, you can see where the fire broke through from the boardwalk right out onto the street here. These businesses haven't just been damaged, they have been erased.
Our whole life is into this, so we have no choice but to keep going, keep rebuilding, because we're too far along now to give up. We will never give up.
Truth is, the fire consumed about a third of the burnable boardwalk businesses that were available to it. The Funtown Pier collapsed, but it hadn't reopened from Sandy's wrath. Seaside Park boardwalk businesses were wiped out, but firefighters saved a 16-block stretch in Seaside Heights. The governor said that's something to rebuild on. Still, it's tough to start from scratch.
What a shame. That money in, fix it up after Sandy, and pretty well going on this end.
How do you recover from the first storm and now you're dealing with this?
We'll rebuild, right, Jersey Strong?
Yeah, she sounds a little tentative, doesn't she? You're looking live in the 6 o'clock hour at one of the hot spots in Seaside Park that they are continuing to work on as they hose down this smoldering ruin here. The woman I spoke with at the end there had a surfboard with her. It was Dawn. She took that surfboard out into the water immediately after the interview, giving me the impression that no matter what has happened here, this place is simply too beautiful to give up on. We're live in Seaside Heights, New Jersey. Lou Young, CBS 2 News.
Lou, thank you. You know how tri-staters are. When your neighbor is in trouble, you reach out to help them, and that's exactly what took place once again here today. Neighbors reaching out to neighbors. Some of those people still recovering from Hurricane Sandy. CBS 2's Andrea Grimes has that part of the story. She joins us now live in Seaside Park. Andrea?
And Christine, the worst tragedies often bring out the very best in people, and this fire is no exception. Donations have been pouring in, and for some impacted by Hurricane Sandy, they're simply paying it forward.
They worked all night to save us, so I just need to give back.
Angela Del Russo could not hold back tears after dropping off water and Gatorade for firefighters working to put out the massive boardwalk fire. It went up in flames just blocks from her Seaside Park home, where she recently moved back in from Hurricane Sandy.
I can't even think about it. My heart's been broken so many times this year.
She says she did not hesitate to make a donation here at the People's Pantry in Toms River, especially after seeing so many acts of kindness during and after Sandy.
Because there's one going this afternoon, and then there's one going tonight, and I think a third one tomorrow.
The nonprofit started after the storm to help hurricane victims. Now they're helping those affected by fire.
We're heartbroken.
The executive director told me they sprang into action almost immediately, soliciting food donations for first responders.
By 9:30 last night, there were hundreds of hamburgers and dozens of pizzas.
Earlier today, volunteers drove a van full of sports drinks to the fire site. That's where Ocean County PBA Conference Chair John Cernick and his helpers come in. They're distributing donations like these, now flooding in from across the state for hundreds of responders and others on scene.
Jersey Strong. That's what it's all about.
The things that people do in this county are unbelievable. They just come together when there's a tragedy.
And those gentlemen actually told me they had to tell eateries to stop making donations today because they just had too much food and drinks. As for the People's Pantry, they say they are requesting dry food donations until they get a better idea of what other people here may need. That is the latest here live in Seaside Park, New Jersey. Andrea Grimes, CBS 2 News.